Hello and welcome to something new. While the time-lapse of this drawing is happening on the screen, I will be talking about and speculating about this new toy that was discovered Jurassic World Rebirth that this drawing is based on, and what it could possibly mean for the movie itself. Full disclaimer, this video is a lot of speculation and is very likely to not be correct. But if it turns out to be correct, you have to subscribe. Good? Good. Also, for any new viewers, hi and welcome. I am not a native English speaker, so I will mispronounce a lot of words, but please be kind. Now, what is this that I am talking about now? It is a toy from Mattel of a Utahraptor, the largest known dromaeosaurid, one that has never appeared in Jurassic World franchise. Mattel does make a lot of toys that does come with movies, but many of the dinosaur species are often not in a movie. So why do I think there might still be a small chance of Utahraptor showing up in the movie itself? There are a few reasons, but first off, full transparency, I just really want to see it. I did not like the Pyroraptor, and I think the Utah looks really good, so I would absolutely love to see it in the movie. Now, for the actual reasons. First off, the line it comes with. The first line of toys from the movies are usually things that actually show up in the movie, to make marketing and such easier. They could easily go away with this, since it's the third movie Mattel is doing toys for, but there is a little bit more to it. A much stronger line of evidence is that this Utahraptor is found together with something else, in the same line, a Maiasaura. The reason why this is important is because a few months ago, way before they showed anything else for the movie, no trailers, no pictures, I think maybe a few pictures, but very little, there was a leak. There was many leaks, but one in particular stood out from the rest. This one leak said a lot of things. Dinosaur designs, new dinosaurs, and a whole range of other things, including a lot of plot details, which a lot of it has been found to be correct, which is very unlikely unless they somehow knew, including things like saying what colors and patterns and designs the creatures will have, including the Aqualops, the Velociraptor, and Titanosaur, and the mutant. All of these things this leak got correct. The only thing it didn't really got correct was the color of the T-Rex. The T-Rex, the leak said was going to be brown. In the trailer it's grey-green. This is also a bit weird because the toys and the renders are grey. So, not sure what's going on there. But they did say the T-Rex was going to be brown with stripes. But then one thing this leak did say that hasn't been shown before now was that there was going to be a Maiasaur. And this toy fits that very well. It's described as Jurassic World evolution, but better. And that's what we see. So this Maiasaur is probably going to appear in the movie. And since the Utahraptor is in the same line, it's pretty it increases the likelihood a lot more that it's also going to show up. The third reason is pretty small, but the other two we find that was found together in the same line is a Baryonyx and a Nasutoceratops. The Baryonyx seems to have a very slight upgrade to its model. And this is weird, because Mattel often doesn't even paint the claws of the models, so why would they make a new model if they could just reuse the old ones, unless it's gonna show up with a new model in the movie? It's pretty weak, but it's one point in favor, because they did the same with the T-Rex and the Mosasaurus. The last thing I want to mention is how the raptors are hidden in the trailer. While the feet we do see match up more closely to the Velociraptor render we have seen, the render itself is a bit sketchy, as none of them have really matched the corresponding dinosaurs we do see. But what I am more curious about is how the paleontologists in the movie have to clarify that they are looking at raptors. This world has a very well established and well known across the in-universe world on how raptors looks. And everyone should have known it, even just a casual viewer. Jurassic World was open for quite a while. And the events of Dominion had things running around everywhere. So, and I don't think they would have said the same if it's the theory about the two-headed one being the one they see. Because if you see a two-headed snake, you don't ask, is that a snake? You just feel bad for the poor thing. So it would have to be a much more drastic change that sparks such a sentence on conversation. I think it could be a feathered one, and which we have only seen one of in this franchise, and which was hidden away in a closed facility, the Utahraptor. So what do people think? Those are my reasons for why this thing might show up. Again, it's very heavy speculation, but I would love to hear what people think too. I might be way off. Now that we have the speculation out of the way, I want to talk a little bit about the drawing. As you can see, I made the arms and wings much bigger, and that's because the Utahraptor had the same issue when they first showed it off. Its arms and hands did not have the wings or the feathers going all the way down the fingers, but in the movie and later toys they do have that. So I decided to give the drawing itself much larger wings. I also had to remake the tail, as I discovered that you can actually see it in the back of the box. And it's much more fluffy, rather than neat like a bird tail like the Utahraptor had. Anyway, if you have watched this rant, thank you very much. I had to do this really fast, as I'm going off traveling. If you're seeing this, I have been editing this while out traveling. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me down below in the comments if you think I'm insane or not. And if you actually like this video, please give it a like. That would be nice. And if I am right, you have to subscribe. Thank you. Okay, bye. Bye bye, have a nice day.